Dumelang guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Reneilwe. I also go by the name Reni. If you are new to my channel, we do anything creative, home living, from makeovers, renovations, DIYs, home updates, shop with me videos, and meal preps, anything that has to do with us living creatively on this channel, in our homes. We do it on this channel. Damn. And if you are returning Sabi, welcome back. You guys know I've been preparing my house for the guests that are coming on the 30th. Well, they've come, they've gone, and I'm just going to be showing you guys what I did to prepare for my guests and hosting them. All I have is one request. Please do watch all the ads. Is how I make money off of this channel. And without further ado, let us get into this video. Guys, I am just going over the planning for when I'm hosting my guests in terms of menu and everything. I've been going over preparing the house for them, but I need to also start going over what are we gonna eat, what's my entertainment, and all that kind of stuff. So here's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking usually when my family and I have like Sunday hosting sessions, like when we host each other for a meal or whatever, we usually have the meal, like we have two meals or two courses, which is the main meal and dessert. But this time I'm gonna flip it. I'm going to create a starter and a main meal. So to start off, I have 7 guests that I'm expecting, but I'll plan for like 8 or so. You never want to short your guests' food or anything like that. So I'm gonna work with 8. The number 8 seems like a nice even number, I guess. So here's my thinking. Why starter? I'm thinking it's getting cold. Like out of nowhere, it's just really cold, and I need to get this menu and everything done today because tomorrow it's the only time that I have to go buy ingredients. Because if I don't buy these ingredients tomorrow, I won't get a chance to buy them until the day that I'm hosting. And when we are hosting, you don't want to have to leave the house to get items and run around. It reduces your cooking time or your preparation time for your guests, and also for you to get ready to receive your guests and everything like that. So I don't want to do that. So starter, I'm thinking butternut soup. That way, because they're coming from the cold weather outside, they immediately get something very warm like soup to warm them up, so they can be at least more comfortable and it's cozy. Like imagine walking into a home, it's warm and you're having soup. It feels nice and comfy and cozy. That's a vibe I'm going for. So I'm gonna go with the butternut soup. But am I gonna cook it? No, we're gonna buy it from Woolies, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our own seasoning to it, give it a bit of a spin, personalize it a bit more, and then add toasted bread to the side. Make it very small serving because I don't want them to be overwhelmed by the soup. Just a really small serving on a side plate with the toast on the side, and then they can just eat the soup a little and then warm their bodies up. It's just something to warm their bodies, and then when that is out of the way, we can get to the main meal. My sister offered to help out. She said, is there anything she can help with? So I was writing the menu pasta to say, I'm thinking mashed potato, what do you think? She's like, how about stump or dumpling, and I can make it. So she makes the best dumpling. Lerato makes the best dumpling, guys. So I told her, I was like, yeah, dumpling, let's go for dumpling. So what am I thinking? Dumpling, short rib stew. Why short ribs? Because short ribs cook faster as opposed to, well, I know it to cook faster as opposed to other forms of stew meat that I could cook. And then I'm thinking accompanied by roasted veggies. Why roasted veggies? Because if everything's already on the stove, I don't want to have to tend to something extra. By everything so far I've listed just the short ribs. I want to add the roasted the vegetables either in the oven or in the air fryer, so it's -1 thing that I need to pay attention to while I'm cooking. So I'll tip you guys to do that for yourselves if you're hosting people, or sometimes you're in a crunch for time. You don't want to focus on too many things cooking on the stove. Just -1 ingredient that could be cooked in the oven. I always say that even in my meal prep videos. If you don't know my meal prep videos, you've never watched them, I'll link one up here and a couple of them down below. They're good. I have a student friendly one, I have a 5 quick meal one, and if you want to double it up, you can serve two people, or you can serve more than two people if you want. So another thing I'm adding to the main meal is potato salad, and I don't have to cook it, and cream spinach, which I also don't have to cook. I'll just buy those from Woolworths. So I'll just buy those from Woolworths. It minuses my cooking time, it minuses the time I could be spending in the kitchen. And then I'm also gonna feature a salad, beetroot, which my grandmother made, and she had them bring it to Joburg for me, and it tastes so good, and I feel like it's the best touch to this meal. Please. Alright guys, we are back from the store. This is gonna be a haul. You guys more or less saw what I got in the store, so I don't think there's a need for a grocery haul. I did go to the butchery to get I decided instead of short ribs to go for sliced lamb shank, because I feel like, I mean, come on now, I have to. Pep Home haul, I got these. I kept eyeing them and I waited for them to go on sale. I find you on sale. Got this for 30 rands, and I feel like it needed a friend. The friend cost me 20 rands, and like you can just put them like that and then have your candlesticks in there. I think they will look good. So I already have this, what do they call it? They just call it a platter. I already have it, and I decided to get another one for the charcuterie board because I feel like it's too small. Maybe having two will work better. So I got it. It was 130 rands. Remember I was talking about having a small bowl to have the soup in. I got these small bowls from Pep Home. They were 20 rands each, and I got enough for my guests and I. I'm definitely gonna rinse these. So what I noticed is when they're in the air fryer, they start to not burn, like they char up, which it adds color, but they're not cooking through. So I'm going to use this to my advantage. What I'm going to do is I put the second batch in there. We're going to color it up, and then once it's done being colored up, we're going to put this in the oven so that it can cook nicely. add a bit of garlic to this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add onion powder, but in the phase of adding flavor to this. Okay, a little bit of ginger. I removed the sticker, but a little bit of ginger, just a little bit. Then we're going to go in with our 11-in-1 spice mix, just a little bit, not too much. And then most of these seasonings, we'll go over them once we've added the soup, because we want to know what works, what's missing, and what we need to add. Italian herbs, favorite. Okay, and then ground paprika, just a little, because we don't want to change the color of our butternut soup. Just a little goes a long way with paprika, because too much of it you might end up altering the color. Alright guys, so our vegetables are done cooking. I love the color that the air fryer added. We are basically done cooking. All I need to do is get my soup bowl out. This is still nice and warm. Just gonna keep it on low heat. Well, as soon as my guests arrive, I'll put it on low heat. Everything is done. We're just waiting for my sister with the dumpling and the rest of my guests. It was almost close. We're cutting it close. So I'm gonna put back the veggies in the oven with the oven off, so it keeps it retains the heat. And then just want to show you guys, I have the heater on just so I can warm up the room for my guests. I already have the diffuser going. I turned this on before I took a bath. I sprayed it. I sprayed the room with room spray, and basically this is my outfit. Oh, Jesus! Take the wheel. Hopefully you can see me. But this is the outfit, nothing much, just keeping it simple but dressed up for my guests. I'm gonna keep these on though, just so in case there are guests that are not all the way dressed up, they still feel comfortable and they feel like they don't feel out of place, basically. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get the bowls out, take this trash out real quick. Yeah, and then all that's left is for me to actually play this playlist over here, this mix. It's giving Sunday vibes, so you always want to have music going on before your guests walk in, so it's not awkward silence when they walk in.
See you again. I remember last week. Good to see you.
Maybe must get something out of
subscribed.
Turn on the bell notifications to get notified each and every single time I post new content on my channel.
Even note of that.
You can know a bua or at least our
Now you
material.
say
Yes,
Eh.
pero
it.
So the Sunday lunch was a success. Everybody enjoyed. I enjoyed myself, and I'm glad everybody enjoyed. I ensured that I did most of the hosting myself, so I got up, made sure my guests were happy, they were served. I don't want anyone getting out of their comfort to come in the kitchen and help me or anything, but of course my aunt did most of the dishes, so she washed the main plates and stuff. That's why you're seeing me doing just the little dishes which came from the dessert that my sister and her husband brought. And honestly speaking, I'm glad that I finally decided to host Sunday lunch. I think as much as I love being in my own personal space and bubble, I certainly, not think, I know this for a fact, I certainly love being around family. But then at the end, my brother also joined us and we just enjoyed some more. We had fun and everybody, well, not everybody, some are still traveling home, but those who are home safe have texted me to say thank you. We had a great time, and I have no doubt in the fact that everybody thoroughly enjoyed as much as I was able to enjoy. They enjoyed the food. I got compliments on the food. Nothing beats family time on a Sunday in my opinion. And yeah, don't hesitate to invite people over into your happy place and safe space, being your home, especially if they are genuine and they love you and they care for you. They will make sure that your space stays your happy place and your safe space, no matter what. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe on which part do you like, and if you'd like to see more of this content on my channel, do comment down below as well. And if you are watching from outside of the club, you clearly enjoyed here, please stay longer by clicking on the subscribe button. It is free of charge. And with that being said, don't forget to be kind, love, and light. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.